There's nothing more annoying. You've hit what you feel like is a great iron shot into the green towards the flag. It just doesn't get the height you want. It just doesn't get the trajectory that you want. It can cost you distance, it can cost you accuracy, but more importantly, it can cost you shots. In this video, I'm going to show you an easy way of how to hit higher, better quality iron shots very, very quickly. And I'm going to do it now. Hi everyone, James Robinson here guys. First things first, I'd like to warmly welcome you all back to this YouTube channel. If you are new to the channel guys, take 2 seconds, hit that subscribe button below and you won't miss any of the great golf tips, club reviews or even fun on-course videos that I provide to you every single day. In today's video, we're going to talk on how to hit higher, better quality iron shots, why you might want to hit higher, better quality iron shots, and what you can gain from hitting higher, better quality iron shots. Now guys, the first thing that you need to think about is your equipment right for you? That's quite an obvious solution, but sometimes if you're not fitted into the right irons, if you've got the wrong shafts in there, if you've got the wrong club heads in there, even if the lie angle's wrong, that can actually cost you the desired outcome for your golf shot. Say if your shaft is too heavy, if your shafts are too stiff, if your lie angle's too far upright, even if the club head isn't the right club head for you, it might have the wrong center of gravity, it might not have the right forgiveness, that will stop you getting the desired outcome. So make sure you're fitted for your clubs. If you haven't got the opportunity to get fitted for your clubs, make sure you've tried a few out before you go and buy the ones that you want, and that's the first step to hit better quality iron shots. Quite simple, but it can be quite effective, especially if you're saving a lot of money. Now, why do you want to hit higher iron shots? There may be people watching this video thinking, but James, I don't want to hit higher iron shots, I want to hit lower iron shots. So we'll cover that at the end of this video as well. But for me, there's nothing better than a high penetrating iron shot going towards the green, going towards the target that you're aiming for, because to me that means that you've struck the ball right, it means that it's spinning right, it means that when it lands, it's going to have a nice soft look at that. That's exactly what we want. It's going to have a nice soft landing and you're more likely to hit it towards your target, just like that one. You see so often when I'm giving golf lessons or when I'm playing with people who I've taught before, we talk about backspin, we're talking about getting the ball to stop quickly near the target so you can have a closer birdie putt. Now, that's all good and well, but to create backspin takes a very good strike, it takes a very consistent strike, and it also needs a very good understanding of how far you hit your golf clubs. There's no point a golf ball spinning back when it's already landed 5 to 10 yards short, because then you 10 to 15 yards short and you just look a little bit silly. We've all been there. Now, if you get a nice high towering ball flight, the ball's more likely to stop on the green, it's more likely to stop where it lands. You don't have to worry about the ball spinning back off the green, not that many of us do. So how do I hit it higher, James? How do I hit that ball higher in the air? You see, there's a couple of things that we've already discussed, but the number one thing that I find is people don't attack the ball correctly. You don't release the club correctly on the ball. Now that can come from something that happens at the top of the backswing, but more than likely it starts in the setup, it starts in the takeaway, and from there you find it very difficult to get yourself back to the ball to create that nice high shot. You see, what we're trying to do is create plenty of dynamic loft at that ball whilst delivering a downward blow, because I did a video a few days ago on how to strike your irons better, how to hit straighter iron shots, further iron shots. If we tie this in with that tip, I'll link that in the description below or in the corner above. I still don't really do that very well. Then you'll hit higher iron shots, better iron shots, longer iron shots. What more could you want? So the simple drill, and we're going to break this pyramid for the first time ever, guys, requires 2 golf balls, and you might want to put a range basket. In fact, I need to get a range basket. Enter 1 range basket. You may want to put a range basket just behind your target line, because what we're going to do, instead of picking the club up to the top of the backswing, you'll see here close up now, if you pick the club up, you're more likely to deliver the club quite steep with a low dynamic loft. That's going to give you a very powerful ball flight, but albeit quite a low one. If you take the club away nice and shallow to the ground, if you sweep this ball away using the back of the club, you can see there that the club goes away a lot shallower to the ground, giving you a lot more room to deliver the club shallower into the ground with more dynamic loft, hence getting a much higher ball flight. Now, generally what that allows you to do is get a much wider arc at the top of your backswing, and from there, you can deliver the club shallower to the ground, presenting more dynamic loft like we've said, yet still get a negative angle of attack to hit a nice high towering iron shot. This is a drill which I worked on quite a lot as a junior with my coach to hit higher iron shots, and it worked an absolute treat for me. A couple of things to work out: make sure the ball isn't too close to the club head, because then you can pick it up steep anyway and still roll the ball back, and make sure it's not too far away, because the last thing you want to do is be reaching all the way out here and get into an uncomfortable position on the way back. So you want to be ideally 6 inches behind the club head. That's the perfect movement, so you're not going to be dragging it inside, you're not going to be taking the club on the outside. You can keep on a nice path on the way back and hit those nice high towering ball flights. I need to work on that more often, because that's a 7-iron spinning at 7,000, and that was wonderful. Guys, that's just a real quick simple tip on how you can hit high towering ball flights to stop close to the pin, make more birdies and lower your scores. Guys, if you've enjoyed that, make sure you do hit that subscribe button below. Leave us a like as well, so that I know you're enjoying these tip videos, and get in the comments below, what tips would you like to see moving forward? I'm going to try and do more for you, because I feel like I haven't done enough over the last year or so. Now we're all back playing, I really want to help you improve your golf. I want to help you raise your game, lower your scores and enjoy your golf that bit more. Apart from that, guys, I'll very much look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Bye!